What's up, guys? We are breaking down today the one, the only original venison. And who doesn't love deer? Everybody's had deer jerky at some point in their life. I swear if you talk to anybody, they're gonna tell you, my favorite jerky is deer jerky. Or everybody has an uncle that makes deer jerky, a friend that makes deer jerky.
Right, and then just who doesn't like the OG of anything? Like, you gotta start from somewhere.
And deer's a lean and mean meat. This is good for you right off the bat, so let's just jump into it. I put this in what I call our core four. Our core four is the most top selling prominent exotics. Those are gonna be elk, venison, buffalo, and wild boar, not in any specific order. That's what I call the core four. Now, right off the bat, this is gonna be a second gamiest one out of all of them. And not to say that it's super gamey, but you can definitely tell with the venison that you are eating deer. Like same thing with wild boar. You take a bite of the wild boar, you can tell you're eating a different animal other than beef. But with that being said, it's got a nice teriyaki and soy sauce kind of glaze to it, but it's not sticky whatsoever. You can feel a little wetness, but definitely not sticky. Now, also you can kind of see in the product shots, we got some black pepper, which just adds a nice little welcoming kind of bite at the back end, but it's definitely not overpowering. You definitely get hit with that sweeter kind of teriyaki taste at the beginning, and then that pepper and the true meat taste kind of comes in at the back end of it. So overall, it is a very kind of pleasant flavor experience in my mouth, an explosion of flavor in there. Yeah, I mean, I love deer jerky, so I'm always happy when I get to eat a bag of deer jerky, whether it's a hot bag, whether it's a sweet bag, or whether it's an original bag, which I always tend to gravitate towards the original anyway. But I mean, texture-wise, what do you think about this?
So, I would say that this is definitely still kind of in that medium texture, kind of in the middle, but it's gonna be at the tougher end of that medium texture. So it's gonna be a little bit different in that way, but you can kind of see, I mean, it does take a little bit to tear it apart.
To me, this is a perfect textbook medium texture. Just enough toughness where you kind of got to work to rip it apart, but when you bite into it, it has enough give that it starts breaking apart and you're not over there chewing it over and over again.
Right.
So this is a perfect blend. Like I said, this is the ideal medium texture for me personally, but Kate says it is like compared to our buffalo or our elk, it is naturally going to be a little bit tougher, but definitely not as tough as our wild boar. Now, the great thing about this exotic line or any of the core four is the nutrition in them. Now, all of them have 3 grams of sugar, which is great, and most of them vary between 13 to 15 grams of protein. This one has 13 grams of protein, so it's all really high in protein, and they're all gonna hit that 310 sodium mark, which is considered lower sodium, where an average bag of jerky, the sodium's anywhere from 400 to 410. Now, is this the healthiest jerky for you? Absolutely not.
No.
We've got our biltong, we've got our old-fashioned line. Those are gluten-free and sugar-free. But is this a bag that has a great flavor and it's also not gonna kill your diet? Abso-freaking-lutely.
Right, well, and it's high protein, so I mean, it's gonna help fill you up. And I mean, usually with like an exotic animal like this that's got the higher protein, I can usually eat like half the bag and be pretty content for a while. I mean, not a meal replacement, but you could.
Very, very close. I mean, with those bags, like Kate said, with those higher proteins, you naturally get a little bit fuller faster. Protein is a big part of our diet, and so when you have a bag that has higher protein, you definitely feel that in your stomach a lot quicker, and you feel fuller quicker. Personally, why we like it, I like it because it's a different animal. It's deer, it's tried, true, it's tested. It is a top seller, and it's got a little bit of sweetness too, so you know I like the sweet things, so that's why I enjoy it, but I can talk all day on why I like it. But let's hear from you, and we're gonna go straight into our reviews from you. Kate, what's our first one?
Okay, first one is from Justin.
Ooh, Justin from Kent. He wrote, fantastic. About a year ago, I tried the venison jerky for the first time at a local fair, and I loved it. Ordered some online a few days ago and was still impressed. Keep up the good work. Okay. So Justin, you must have ran into one of our wholesalers. Or what fair? Is Kent in Oklahoma?
No idea.
Anyway, you must have ran into one of our wholesalers, and I'm glad they treated you right, and I'm glad you came back to us and placed your order. We appreciate that. Who's the next one?
from Bryson.
Boom. Bryson, what up? We're reading your review, bro.
Flavor was amazing, texture was legit, so many choices.
Bryson, you're a man of few words, but the words you chose were aptly placed, my friend.
Sorry, I forgot to put awesome sauce.
Awesome sauce. Oh, that's something I say.
Yeah. I also say ox sauce, but that's a different
sauce?
story. That doesn't relate to this.
Awkward sauce.
Yeah, like if
I get it.
if you're in an awkward situation, you're like, oh, that's ox sauce.
I probably will never use that, but I know what you mean when you said that.
Good. I'm glad.
Well, guys, that's about all we have for today on our original venison, but we appreciate you guys, and I hope you guys do leave a review if you do purchase a bag. You should totally add 3 or 4 of these to your cart. The more you buy, the more you save. Or heck, buy us some, because me and Kate are always hungry.
Yeah.
But if you do have any questions, make sure you chat it up with one of our jerky gurus. Kate would love to talk to you. I love to chat it up. I'm super lonely. Give me a math problem. I'll probably search the answer on Google. But all that matters is we're talking to you and you're asking us questions, and we will always make sure you get taken care of. So guys, without further ado, we hope you enjoyed our original venison flavor breakdown, and we hope you have a wonderful day. Take it easy.